In this video, I want to talk about how to set the default button in ASP.NET Form. Suppose you have many buttons in a page, including the link button control and the button control. So how do you specify the default button that will be used to post the form back to the server if you press the enter or return key on your keyboard? Remember, sometimes when we finish, when we enter maybe our details onto a form on a page, if you press the enter key or the return key on the keyboard, the form will be automatically posted back to the server. So you need to specify the default button for the form. So you set the default button property of the form control using in the property window, which I'm going to show you. So if we go to the VWD 2008, I've dragged two buttons onto the form, and I haven't set the default button for the form. So what I want to do is I want to run the website so you can see the results. So what I'm going to do now, even though you cannot see my hand, so I'm going to press the enter key on my keyboard, and as you can see, I'm pressing it. I'm sure you can hear it, but there is no result. So in order to get a result for pressing the keys, we have to set the default button for the form. So how do you set the form? Just like I showed you the last video, that everything you've written in ASP.NET will be placed inside the form, inside the body. So look, for example, now this isn't supposed to be out. So this is the form tag, and that's how you select a form. Another way you can select items on the page is this, using this thing at the bottom here, which is like the hierarchy. As you can see, HTML is the top, then followed by the head and the body, and so on. So if you want to select the form, now you can click here to select the form. As you can see, everything inside, including the form, is selected. So if you select the form, now you can set the default button to the name of the button. So what I've named my button is button 1 and button 2. So if I choose button 1 here now, if I say button 1 is the default button, and I run the website by pressing, so I'm going to press the enter key on my keyboard now, and as you can see, it said button 1 is clicked. So let me press the enter key again. It said button 1 is clicked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I need to show that that's actually what is going on. So let's change to button 2. Let's select and change it to button 2. So if we say the button 2 is the default button, so what happens when we run the website? That means the return key on the keyboard, we actually be working with button 2. So if we press the enter key and it says button 2 is clicked, press enter, button 2 is clicked. So I need to show you that because I've been talking about the two types of button controls that we have, the normal button control and then link button control. So if you want to set the default button, this is how you do it. So in the next video, we are going to be talking more about other controls. Thank you.